Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's market recap. Let's get right into it. Today, I ended up making around $700 on my Alpha Futures account. So, coming into the day, I told my Discord either one or two things could happen today, right? First thing, we target this daily gap, but we keep pushing up with momentum because obviously we are very, very bullish on the daily, on the 4 hour, and the 1 hour time frame. We're pushing up, so it will make sense for us to take out the daily gap if we keep pushing up. But also, gotta keep in mind, we did take out this very prominent daily high, so we could see, like I said on Friday's trade recap, we could see some downwards momentum from there. So, if we did see downwards momentum, then I would target these lows right here. So starting off with this low and this low, this low, this low, but we're gonna keep the first one marked out, right? So coming into the day, Monday. So 9:30 open, perfect. We gotta push up, right? This was, I guess, a decent trade. Taking this long right here off open. I don't like trading open that much because this could have very well swept this high and been a Judah swing down. But I mean, if you think this is like a 1-to-1, if you're more risk on, that was fine. But not what I liked, right? So I see us pushing up. I'm like, okay, we have this daily gap here. What would be nice to see if we could retrace here. I don't have the brush on alpha. What I want to see if we could retrace here into this gap and then get a strong candle up, then that would have been a strong body close. That would have been completely fine with me, and I would have been open to those longs. But we didn't get that, so okay, we started pushing down. Something to keep in mind here is that as Nasdaq was doing this, the S&P was where's 930. The S&P was pushing down, right? So the S&P was not making this up move that we see at Nasdaq. The S&P is not making, giving us a huge SMT at the highs, right? So once I see that, I'm like, okay, I see this up candle right here, and I'm like, okay, if we get a sequence of that candle, maybe something a higher close up here, closing above this or something, maybe I could take that long. But we didn't do that. We instead rejected this for value gap twice, and then we just completely disrespected those rejections and kept pushing down. So that told me because of ES's character just pushing down, and because of Nasdaq now running through this for value gap, we are very bearish. Very bearish to this low, right? So let me mark that low on ES too, because something very interesting to keep in mind today was that ES already took this low, right? So targeting that low, what's back here? ES took the low when Nasdaq was up here, right? So we had this huge SMT at the lows too. So for me, it wasn't very smart to target the final low. There's no reason to do that, right? So what did I do? If I was gonna take a short, which I did, I would target the rejection block, right? So the rejection block would be, in this case, the start or the middle of the wick, right? So the start of the wick is here, the middle is here, but just to play it safe because we were literally so far away from this low, I targeted the start of the rejection block. As you can see, the 50% of it was respected by this candle right here, and then we made it move up, so that's very cool. And I could have taken it to there for more R, but I decided to play it safe because of how oversold we were on ES and how much of a huge divergence we had on Nasdaq, right? So that's why I consider that my only target really, though I could have had higher R if I targeted a little bit lower in the rejection block, right? So what do we see? We started pushing down. We're obviously downtrending. We're making lower highs, right? So as you can see, we're making this high. We didn't take it out. We're making this high. Didn't take it out. We're making the high. We just keep pushing below the highs. So what did I see? Okay, we got this candle up, little retrace, push down. We broke below this up leg. So we had an up leg, invalidated with a down leg. Casual, just downtrending, right? Very strong candle close. I enter right there. I put my stop here. Why is that? Because price shouldn't return to there. As you can see, didn't return here, didn't return here. No reason for it to return to this level. So very strong candle close down. We're selling off on ES. It makes sense for us to go down. You can see we got a huge candle right enter right there. About a 1-to-1 or about a 1 to 1.1. And that's literally about it. Super simple. TP in like under like 40 seconds, less than a minute. Made 672. And yeah, that's literally about it. Another like possible trade could have considered was this right here. I just kind of still thought it was a little bit risky because we were so close to this daily gap and we were still in this fair value gap, but wasn't a bad trade either because again we were very bearish on ES, and then as you can see, we try to respect this for value gap twice, but we completely invalidate that respecting of the for value gap right with a down candle. So it's just reading price action and having discretion. As you can see right here, we try to respect it again for like the fifth time, and then we invalidate that respect again. Like we're obviously going down, right? So this is another entry here, but it's a little bit riskier, and this one was definitely more confirmed because we got even more confirmation that ES was extremely bearish and just a better pattern overall. So that was a trade I took, and yeah, that's about it, boys. If you guys enjoy my Discord, it's completely free. I put these trade recaps out there every single day. You guys should join it. Link in the description. Use my code Alpha Futures. They're doing a crazy sale right now, where if you buy one account, they give you another one for free. So you have literally like a free like $100 basically. They're giving you a free account when you buy one, so that's amazing. Use my code there for the best discounts. And yeah, follow me on all my social medias. I post on TikTok, Instagram, Hershey's on everything. If you guys want to learn from me, all the information is on my Discord as well. But yeah, I post these whenever I trade. So dub today. Good start to the week. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time I take a trade. Peace.